Anybody want to go first?
Who wants to go first? Maria, don't escape. You want to go first, or you want me to do it, Maria? Ready?
Okay. Okay. Let me start.
Okay, good.
On May 17, Maricopa County Supervisor Steve Gallardo was calling for the closure of 10 city jails, citing a dramatic drop in housed in the county jail system. Gallardo's statistics indicate that prison population decreased from 130,000 in 2009 to 104,000 estimates for 2016. Thus, the 10 city is convicts who are there is estimated among 800 to 900, and the prison system in the county has 1,000 beds available, so Gallardo believes it will be best to move the inmates to brick and mortar facility to save money to taxpayers. Gallardo's callings bring Joe Arpaio, better known as American Thug's sheriff, to the headlines. The history of the 10-city jail began in 1993 when Joe Arpaio won the election and traveled to New Mexico to obtain the remaining 70 tents of Korea War to build the outdoor jail. Office, Arpaio has a neon sign blares vacancy, claiming the jail has the capacity for 2,400 people, but Arpaio concerns about don't have many in there. He disagreed with the tendency of judges to put the tracking bracelet on the accused and to allow them to go home. He has expressed his desire for them to spend some time in jail. Arpaio criticizers has been manifested about it. For example, human rights activists have pointed to being these tents is a cruel punishment because it reaches extreme temperatures. Carlos Garcia, member of the Puente movement, by his part, has fought for years for this prison to close, but he is aware that Arpaio will not close the jail by himself. Len Sherman, who works for Arpaio as advisor and is the author of Arpaio's biography, thinks Arpaio will consider closing the jail of tents only if it bunch. Some famous people such Mike Tyson and basketball player Charles Barkley had spent time there. One of the first things you can see if you come to this place is the proliferation of pink, because the underwear, towels, and bedding wear that prisoners use are pink. Arpaio said to a senior correspondent, Tim Mark, in 2014, I give inmates 48 hours to remember me, and they are going to do because of the pink underwear. Mark believes that Arpaio considers the implementation of this system as his greatest achievement. Arpaio has built a career on showing of the various indignities to the visitors upon his prisoners. Sergeant Robert Jones, one of the guys who has worked for 6 years at the site, said, there are a lot of snob bears. It is a national drug. In fact, people from all over the world come to see what it's like. A tour anytime they want, and correctional officers give 2 tours daily, each numbering 4 or 5 individuals. Upon seeking a group tour, inmates began posing, flashing gang signs with their hands and asking for pictures to be taken. Jones also said that Arpaio allows the TV to the coffee shop to play only ESPN2 and the Food Channel, so inmates can see the greater food they are missing on the outside and how hot it is going to be. Last month, Arpaio eliminated meat from their meals. He brags about the 120-plus degree summers and revels in the discomfort his prisoners feel. Mark thinks the outdoor jail has become an exhibition as much as it is a law enforcement facility. The inmates who are there have been convicted of crimes that don't guarantee sentence of more than a year, such as driving under the influence, drug possession, domestic violence, and car theft. Arpaio still uses as a rallying cry. Everything I do is geared to send a message to all the people who live in Maricopa County that if you do something wrong, you are going to end up in the tents. The jail which made famous Joe Arpaio returns to headline by his only voice. I will never thinking about close the jail. That's it.
Okay, Sister Maria, let's do something. If you
Yeah.
agree. Now, forget. Now, don't give your speech. Can you explain me what happened with Arpaio? Sister Maria.
Yes.
Okay, forget about your speech right now. Can you explain us to Clayton and to me what's going on in your city? What's going on? Can you explain us? Summarize with your own words.
Um, Arpaio is a controversial people. He's a political people, and he doing things to get the attention of people, like and he made things which hurt people. Uh, the most people he is against them is he focus on racial profile, and he right now he need to pay a lot of money to people who was uh, sent to the jail just because they drive by or they
What do you think, Clayton? When she explained with her own words, she sounds much better.
Yeah, I think it's easier to understand when she explains it in her own words.
Yeah, because I always think like I am a simple person. I don't have a stand vocabulary like probably you. Clayton, you're a professional, a college student with a lot of fancy words, you know. But but if I don't remember words, it's gonna be hard for me to explain what I want to say, you know. So
Right.
if I try to explain with my own words that I have it, or try to learn a couple ones and express it, I gonna express my feelings. Like Maria, when she started, you can feel what Maria is telling, you know. You can feel.
Right.
So that's why I told Maria, Maria, can you explain with your own words? But I don't know, it looked like Maria was reading, and that's okay to read, you know, because you need extra help. But
Right.
once she start talking, I can feel Maria is talking. So I have Maria getting it.
Yeah, I think speeches can be more powerful. They don't necessarily need to have fancy words or big words, but the important part is that the person speaking knows what they're talking about, and I think that's what helps. That's what's gonna make the listeners more inclined to listen, if that makes sense.
Into it. Because when you Maria, when you started talking, I was like, oh, I feel something. Oh, Maria is talking. Maria is giving her position about what's going on there. And that's what I wanted to do it when you told when I told you to explain me again, Maria, if you can listen. It's like you sound better when you explain in your own words what's going on. Are you there, Maria? Technical problems. It's kind of hard. Okay. It's very difficult with this signal. For Maria. Okay, Maria. We can go back to you again because that's the purpose of this. Like we help each other. It's not just only come and tell. Oh, here is my speech. It's just help us each other how to make this better. No. Okay, brother Clayton. You want? I'm gonna start doing brother Clayton. Okay, I'm gonna start. You want to start? Can I start?
You can start.
Okay. So it's just 5 minutes. No, I'm gonna make it shorter. Okay. Hello, my name is Jenny Gomez. I am a licensed hairstylist. Based on people's experience and my own experience, I would like to share good tips to maintain your hair healthy. And to start, I would like to talk about products. And I have some products here, like the expensive ones. Maitri is one of the expensive products, and also Misani one, if you can see. Well, these products has variety of products for all type of hair. Also, we have the economic ones like Trisem. Trisem, I don't know if you hear about it, and Suave, Garnier. Garnier are also of the economic ones. Um, but the good thing about these economic ones is because the competition is big, they're trying to improve results. So they also have these brands also have a line of variety products for all type of hair too, for oily hair, for color hair, dry hair. Good. So now let's talk about some treatments that I have it from an article for all type of hair. It's good to use avocado and honey. You can mash avocado and honey and you spread out on all your hair. These provide moisture and shine to your hair. For oil hair, it's good to use apple cider vinegar with lime. But I recommend to use it just on the scalp, not on the shaft of your hair, because it helps to level your oils in your hair, but has tendency to dry your helps to level the oils on your scalp, but has tendency to dry your hair. So for oily hair, it's good to use olive oil and eggs. And now I find out that you you can have you can obtain some biotin on eggs. It's a good supplement for your hair. Biotin help you to strengthen nails and skin. Okay. So when you mix up some oils and eggs, you can put it on your scalp and all your hair, and you can use it for 20 minutes. That's a homemade treatments for maintaining your hair healthy. Um, Other thing that I would like to talk is about how to shampoo your hair. For long hair, mine is not too long, but for longest hair, it's first recommended to use conditioner first. You apply the conditioner at the ends down, up, down, and then you comb it with your fingers before you shampoo it. That helps you to manage better when you shampoo your hair. But also, if you have dry hair, if you put your conditioner and some oil before you shampoo it in your shaft of your hair, that help you to maintain some oils because shampoo has tendency to dry your hair. So then after you can shampoo it. Well, you rinse it, the conditioner that you apply first, and then you rinse it, and then you apply shampoo with circular motions. But if you see that your hair is tangling, you just use vertical motions like that, softly, because your hair is very fragile when it's wet. Good. And when you towel your hair, after you shampoo it, you rinse it again, then you put your conditioner with oil. And then you towel your hair, but when you towel your hair, when you dry your hair with the towel, try not to be so rough. Load it gently. Then, then you can dry your hair with your dryer, air dry, and done with your shampoo. The other the other thing is to maintain a healthy hair is to trim it every 6 to 8 weeks. And to trim it just a little bit ends of your hair to to keep it healthy. Okay, and the other thing that is good to know is to have a good diet. A good diet, eating good food, healthy food that can where you can have some vitamin A that that's good for your healthy hair. Uh, I find out that almonds are good. I'm sorry. I need to end up my speech. Sorry, Clayton. Can you continue, Clayton? Because this lady, I need to do something here.
Yeah, I thought your speech was going pretty good. Um, do you want us to just give you feedback, or
Yes, give me a feedback. I know the time is short.
okay? So I liked your intro. I thought it was good, very personal, and showing us that you knew what you were talking about. I think the main thing that I noticed, it's usually the main thing I notice in speeches, and I struggle with it as well, as filler words, saying and I think that since you know what you're talking about, you can be more confident in your words, and you don't really have to use those filler words as much. It takes a little bit of work and practicing your speech, but since you know what you're talking about, I think it's easier to not use those filler words.
Yes, yes, you're right, Brother Clayton. I forgot about that. Okay, I need to remember.
But I think it's a universal problem that everybody struggles with. So
I'm gonna give the second part of my speech later. After you, Brother Clayton. Can we go back to Maria? Oh, Maria, what about my speech? What are your feedback? Okay, let me write your feedback because I need to. What do you say, Brother Clayton, about my
yeah, just filler words, and
and okay. I'm sorry, it's kind of loud, too many noise. I'm sorry, give me a second. Okay, so I did good introduction, but I cannot tell and what else? What do you suggest me, Brother Clayton?
what's that?
What else could you suggest me?
Mm, I think just I know it's kind of hard with the camera, but with like looking at your audience, just kind of trying to look more, and then with your what are they called? Your props, or like with the hair dryer and stuff like that, making sure that the people on the other side of the camera will be able to see it. Because when you brought up the hair dryer, I could only see like part of it. So just make sure that it is in the view of the camera. But other than that, I thought it was really good.
I think gonna be much better if somebody recording me, so it's gonna be
Hmm.
focused in that, and they're gonna focus just on the speech.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. What about you, Maria? What are your suggestions?
I can do suggestion because I don't have very clear because I understand that um, we can inform something even if another person's words, just giving the credit to them. But I think what you say, I can hear very well, but I need to play the video to see what you say to me. But I think you, Jenny, was talking about something you know very well, and I think you're doing well. But one thing I will to do is put the products in front of you, just to take it and put in the camera, and don't move your focus from the camera,
Okay.
just your hands. I don't know, I think it's better. I see some people doing that, but I don't know, I'm not sure if it's a good advice.
No, no, no. It's good. You know something? I was not looking at the camera. I was looking down here because I have your pictures down here, and I was talking.
Yes, and where is this thing, and where is the other, and you was moving to everywhere. Yeah, I think if you
I
put
was
in
looking
front of
at
you,
you. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. But that's good. That's good because that will help me to remember when I am speaking to have everything clear so you can look.
Yeah,
Have my face there, my eye, my sight to the camera.
yes.
You're right. That's good. That's good, Maria.
Or probably, Jenny, probably you can put an your staff next to you, and you don't need to take to show. Just say it, and the things is, I don't know,
Yeah,
on the side of you, or something like that.
yeah, that's my plan, Maria. My plan is to go church and put a table in front of me and put the products there.
Yeah,
Because here is too
yeah,
many
okay,
stuff. My home is
yes,
small. Yeah, that's my plan. Maria,
yeah,
now that you mentioned about
okay.
the products, what about your image? What image you gonna use for your article, for your information?
What is you what?
What image? What how you say visual image are you going to use?
Uh, uh, I have two pictures. I don't have right in the hand. I need to introduce to the video. I need to edit the video to put the pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go to the jail and record it there because it's illegal. I need to have the permission, I need to be like correspondent from some news or something like that to doing that. But I can use the pictures and introduce to the video.
I think because the information I got it from an article. My plan is to put resources at the video at the end of the video to put the resources there. It's not only my experience, or also is something that I wrote in an article.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that also helps. You give credit to the others when you put it in the video. I like that. Okay, Maria, um, when you left, we talk about you. We say that when you start your speech, telling telling us with your own words about the article that you wrote, you sound Maria. You sound like Maria. I can hear you. Sounds much better.
Yeah.
Telling
Yeah, I noticed something.
You know, like and tell you, oh, I hear this from this article, this happened, blah 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 blah. And yes, you can
Yes.
when you provide information.
Yes, I gonna make some change, some introductions to change the words and to tell the things by myself.
You telling by yourself. Both of those you're telling by yourself. But you sound much better when you start talking, like when you explain it to me, like that. When you
Yes.
explain it to somebody, that information, that you sound much better, I think.
Okay.
What do you think, Brother Clayton?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a very good point. Also, Maria, I think when you gave your speech, I can't remember how you started out, but I think it's good when you start your speech to have some sort of opening line that is kind of catchy, that can kind of hook the audience so that they, when they hear it, they're interested and want to listen to the entire speech. I
Yeah,
think that that's very important to just have something right at the beginning to get their attention.
like
Okay.
when she started explaining to us, like that, you know.
Yeah.
That's good, Maria.
Okay.
One question:
Okay.
when you were doing your speech, did you were reading some lines
When I work,
when you were speaking, when you were talking to us during your speech? You were reading, you were reading your speech. You got your speech in front of
some
you.
parts, yeah, some parts, the things that Arpaio said and the things that Mark said. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be careful because same thing as you told me. The focus. If you're reading, you how you say, you distract your attention to the conversation.
Yes.
It's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard, Maria. It's hard because
Yeah.
I distract my attention to, even I'm looking all this, I'm looking in my brain what else to come out to take out. So it's hard.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we need to work.
Okay. I wanna hear you, Clayton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
I understand you, Maria. Same thing happened here.
My grandkids just arrived, and it's a lot of people here. Say hi. Okay, take a seat and let me. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it's good to put our how you say, our microphone mute.
Oh, okay. Let me put. Oh. Ready?
Okay. Good morning. My name is Clayton Brassfield, and today I would like to talk to you about something really big. Every Sunday, millions of football fans gather around the U.S. in front of their televisions and in stadiums to watch their favorite teams battle it out. But what if I told you there was a sport that billions of fans all over the world gather together to watch? That sport would be soccer. Now, the game of soccer, there are a few basic principles you need to understand about this sport. The main principles that I want to focus on today are the difference between indoor soccer and outdoor soccer, the rules and regulations, and the importance of practice and preparation. Now, when it comes to soccer, you can play it inside or you can play it outside. A lot of Americans play soccer inside, but there's a big difference between indoor and outdoor. When you play indoor soccer, you are able to kick the ball off the walls. There are no boundaries to that the ball can go over. As in outdoor soccer, there are lines, and if the ball goes over that line, you stop, and the other team gets the ball. And so when you're playing inside, you can kick the ball off of the wall and hit it in a different angle to make it go in different places. And as you are in indoor soccer and there are no boundaries, this adds to the speed of the game. An outdoor soccer game will go a lot longer than an indoor game. And so it's important for us to understand that there are two different types of soccer that we can watch. But the most popular soccer throughout the world is outdoor soccer. And just like any other sport, it's important to play fair. There are rules and regulations to help us play the game correctly and help everyone to have a good time. When you do something that you're not supposed to do, there's referees that will call you for a foul. And these fouls can range from, you know, hitting somebody or just doing something out of turn or anything like that. And they usually result in giving the other team a free kick or the player gets a warning of some kind. If the foul is bad enough, then the player will either get a yellow card or a red card. And those look a lot like this. It's just a card that's red and a card that's yellow, and it helps the fans and the players know that something is going on. It kind of helps everybody stay involved and stay on the same page. A yellow card, remember that looks like this, is a way to help the player know that he's done something wrong, that he has fouled somebody, either he hit them or he was just displaying unsporting behavior. And this is kind of like a warning. He knows that he needs to keep it in line if he's going to keep playing. To earn a red card, looks like this. The player will usually commit a serious foul, like being violent or using offensive or abusive language and gestures. And when he earns this red card, he gets kicked out of the game. He doesn't get to play for the rest of that match. And if you do something to earn two yellow cards are equal to one red card, and that will result in you getting kicked out of the game as well. Now, it's important, just like any other sport, to practice and prepare yourself to play. You need to practice regularly. Nobody walks onto a soccer field and is good the first time that they start playing. Most people don't understand this, and they think that when you go on there, it's just kicking a ball, but there's a little bit more than that. When you kick a ball and you have your shoe on, you kick the ball, a lot of people kick it with the toe of their shoe. And this is really bad because this can result in breaking your toe. It makes it so the ball isn't quite as accurate when you kick it. It might add a little bit of power to it, but that power doesn't help you at all. And so when you kick the ball, you want to hit it with the laces of your shoes, kind of like the inside of your foot. In most soccer shoes, the laces will be a little bit farther in. And as you kick it like that, you're able to be a little bit more accurate, and you don't have to worry about hurting your toe. And so with this sport, you want to make sure that you're kicking it right. So just to conclude, I want you to remember that there are millions of fans in the United States that watch football, but there are billions of fans all over the world that watch soccer. And there's a big difference between the two games. And there are rules and regulations. It's important to practice. There's the difference between indoor and outdoor when it comes to soccer. So next time you're flipping through the channels on TV and you come across a soccer game, you'll know what's going on. And that's my speech.
Nice. Great. It was good speech. I get into. I like that the sneaker. That's good. That's good to show the sneaker. No, that's good. Did you play soccer?
I played it in high school, but I haven't really played it too much since high school.
No, you did good. You was focusing in the not the camera doesn't see your eyes, but you was focusing on the camera, on the people, in the audience, and
Right.
looking at the screen where we are.
Yeah.
Was good. Um, I love your conclusion. You say, in conclusion, I'm gonna copy that. Can I copy Brother Clayton?
Yeah. You can totally copy it.
Yes, Maria, we need to end up with something. In conclusion, because Brother Clayton is
Yeah.
something, a good information. I'm gonna share some information and end up in conclusion. I love that. I love that conclusion. Was good. Uh, just check your time. Check your time. You need to end up in 5 minutes. Just that. Can you
Yeah,
record?
I think I went a little bit over five
No, no,
minutes.
no. I think you needed one more minute. 20, you started 24. You ended 29. Yeah, it was 5 minutes. I think you did it in 5 minutes. But
Okay.
check, by check.
I'll make sure to. I'll practice again before I record it and post it.
Oh,
But
yes.
I'll make sure I
Yes.
keep it at the right
And one
time.
thing,
Yeah, I like. Sorry,
when you
Maria.
start talking about the cars, the color cars, before that you was a little bit like distracted, but after you get the cars, I feel you more confident, more secure of what you are saying. I
Right.
think it's because you focus in the things you get it, the cars and the shoes and everything.
Right.
But before that, you was a little bit like nervous.
Right.
I think
I just had to get into it, I guess.
yes, but you did very well. Yes.
Yeah, very good, Brother Clayton. I like it. That's good. That's very good. So just that. I think just check your time because the last time we you pass your time and I think it's good. Um, Brother Clayton, did you read? Did you read your notes? Be careful moving your eyes. Be careful moving your eyes to the other side.
Right.
Because if you move your eyes, it looks like you're reading something.
Right.
Because the last time, the instructor told me that looks like I was seeking for information. When I'm moving my eyes,
Uh-huh.
that give them, how you say, the instructor can interpret that you're looking for information. Okay?
Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
Because sometimes you like with your eyes, I don't know where. I move my eyes a lot too. I like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll have to make sure to.
Yeah, especially when we are in front of the camera. Just be careful. Okay, but otherwise it was good.
Yeah, you did very well, Clayton.
Thank you.
So
Look,
just we need all of us we need to practice and practice before recording.
yes, Maria, we need to keep practicing the time.
Yes. And I need to make some change, so I need a working
Okay,
jet.
okay, I understand. Thank you for coming. And what can we do with the others that didn't show up? Let me send an email and tell them if they would like some feedback to send us the recording. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would probably be good. I got an email from Rebecca when we were in the middle of this, and she said that we wouldn't let her join. So I sent her another invite, but I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, she said that she wanted to come. Can you tell that we are still here if you have some more minutes, Brother Clayton, so we can wait for her? Email her back and say, okay, we are here, get in.
She said that she's not able to join.
Oh, she's not able.
So she asked me to send her another invite, and I did. So we'll see if that works. But I'll email her.
Oh, okay. Okay, Maria, I'm excited to hear from you. Maria, look what I have to do today. I have to do dots to keep. my little one busy. Ready? You wanna cook some cookies? Wanna bake some cookies? Okay, I need to do some stuff here. Okay, go. Go. Do some stuff with the phone. Here, Maria, what is your what type of hair do you have?
What?
How is your hair? Oily, dry,
My hair is, I think, oily.
oily. So what do you use? Oh, I forgot about the oily. Did you use Hair and Shoulder?
No, Jenny, I use just the only shampoo I use is, uh, ¿cómo
Pantene?
se llama? Suave. No, it's suave, but it's pH balance.
Oh, okay. That is good to balance your oil.
Yeah,
Yes, because I'm gonna talk about Suave too. But thank you for telling me the pH balance.
yeah, pH balance is the only shampoo I can use.
But how is your shaft of your hair? Because your scalp is oily and your shaft is oily too.
Oiga, mami, ¿qué les dice? ¿Tienes?
I have something here. You know, what is this? Oh, you opened the refrigerator. I said, what is that box
Jenny.
there? Ya, yo dije, ¿qué es ese box? ¿Tú ves este box aquí?
Okay.
Okay, Maria. Um, Clayton, what Rebecca said.
She said she still didn't get the invite, so I asked her for her email, and I'm just gonna type her email straight in there, see if that works.
You invite her before.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working this time. Because I have it to the point where I can just type your names in and click on your names, and it invites you.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's not working.
Maria, do you have the app on your cell phone? The Hangouts?
No, no, but I sent a message to Rebecca,
No, no, no.
and
I send you
she
an
didn't answer to me.
okay, but I send you an invitation for Hangouts to your cell phone.
Okay,
Some weeks ago, I sent you an invitation. You just need to download your app
okay,
so you can have in your cell phone whenever you don't have time to get home
okay,
from outside from your cell phone.
okay,
If you need to go, it's okay, Maria. But if you can wait a little more for Rebecca, a couple 5 more minutes, and then we decided to close.
okay. Clayton, you stopped recording, right?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Still recording.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, see you next week.
Okay, Maria. Next week,
Okay,
Friday.
okay.
It's Friday, no, Clayton? Yeah, it's Friday. 9:30.
Yes,
That's good.
Are we
yes.
meeting? Do we
Okay.
have to meet this Friday?
I don't think so. I think just we need to meet today.
No necessary this Friday until next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we need to record and put in the discussion board. Then, if we want recorder again for the grader, so it needs that. That's all for the class for this lesson, right?
For the group meeting. Yep. Yeah, because the last time we did two meetings later. You remember? Two,
Yeah, I remember last time we did 2 meetings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's.
Okay.
Okay,
See you
Maria.
next week. Jenny, anything you can send me a message or text me or call me.
Good. Good, Maria.
Okay.
Wish you the best for this speech, and we
Yeah, I
practice
need it.
too. Too. Too.
Yeah. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye, Maria.
Bye.
Enjoy your week. Rode, what she said now?
I told her I sent it to her email, so we'll see if it works.
You have a speech, Elizabeth? Come, give you a speech. Here, Eli. So, what type of hair do you have, brother?
Um, my hair is it's pretty. It's like a dry hair. It's not oily.
What
Um,
type what type of shampoo do you use?
um, I'm using some. It's some tea tree shampoo.
Yeah, that's a good. For men's, it's good to use tea, some mint, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. That's a good. So refresh you also in the morning. You
yeah,
refresh. The tea tree, yeah, it's good. I forgot about the tea tree. I probably gonna add that.
yeah.
It's good. It's because I'm talking about products for women. Yeah. Rebecca, great. Like she's there. So let's just wait for her to speak, okay? Hello. Hi, sister. Welcome. Can you hear us? Rebecca, can you hear us? Can you hear?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So it's your turn, Rebecca.
Yeah,
Ready for your speech?
okay.
Okay,
So,
start.
I would like to talk about colonial rule in Ghana, West Africa. Colonization in Ghana started in the late 15th century when the Portuguese first arrived on the shores of Elmina in the central region of Ghana. After their arrival in 1471, several European nations followed. Because of the natural resources they found in the coastal areas, they named the place Good Coast because of the abundant food. Following the arrival of the Europeans, the British arrived in Gold Coast in the mid-17th century and began trading among the people in the Gold Coast. Years after, the Portuguese and some other countries who first arrived departed from the Gold Coast. some of the countries who departed from the good cause after the Portuguese were because the British used war in other forms to drive them from the good cause. By the later part of the 19th century of the Dutch and the British were the only traders left, and after the Dutch withdrew in 1874, Britain made the Gold Coast a protectorate, a British colony. During the previous few centuries, parts of the area were controlled by British, Portuguese, and Canadian powers, with the British ultimately prevailing. After the British made the Gold Coast a crown colony, they used a direct system to rule where they themselves oversaw the daily affairs of the colony without any regard to the traditional rulers in Gold Coast. They later resorted to using an indirect rule system where the traditional chiefs acted as middlemen. This gave traditional chiefs the power to collect taxes in their local areas and to also submit all crimes to the British governor at the Gold Coast for the people to be tried in court. The Ashantis, who were not part of the British Crown colony at the time and wanted to also trade in the coastal areas, fought several wars with the Fantis, which got the Fantis scared and to seek British protection. These military confrontations between Ashanti and Fanti contributed to the growth of British influence on the Gold Coast. As a Fanti state, concerned about Ashanti activities on the coast, signed the Bond of 1844 at Pomina, Atlantic, that allowed the British to take judicial authority from African courts. After the British Crown dissolved the company in 1821, giving authority over British ports on the Gold Coast to Governor Charles McCarthy, Governor of Sierra Leone. McCarthy's mandate was to impose peace and to end the slave trade. He sought to do this by encouraging the coastal people to oppose Kumasi rule and by closing the great roads to the coast. In 1823, he led the British to fight the Ashanti, which led to McCarthy beheading, and most of his force was wiped out in a battle with Ashanti forces in 1824, known as the Adamaso War. After this war, several other wars were fought where the Ashantis were defeated and leading to burning of the Ashanti capital, Kumasi. In 1901, Yaa Santua, the Queen Mother, led the Ashantis to fight the British governor, Sir Frederick Hodgson, demand for the Ashanti to turn over the British to the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, which is a throne and a symbol of Ashanti sovereignty. When the war ended, the Queen Mother was expelled and the Golden Stool remained intact. Following these incidents, the people began to fight for independence, which became successful on the 6th of March 1957, making Ghana the first to gain independence in Africa from colonial rule on 1st July 1960. Thank you.
Rebecca, I had little problems hearing, but you did good. You know the topic. Looks like you know a lot about that topic that you talk about Ghana and about the British at that time, and that's good. Just try like not moving so much because like that. I do the same thing. Don't worry. The chair. Okay. But we try to focus in the camera. Can I ask you a question? Did you read? Did you read? Did you read when you were talking?
Did I read when I was talking?
Yeah, when you were talking. Yes? Or you memorize your
Yes.
talk? Yeah.
I read some parts and then I memorized others too.
And sometimes yeah, you put your side to your notes. Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to be careful with that because as I already shared with the other, the instructor told me that she take me some points out because she said that I was looking for information. When you read it, when you move your eyes to the other side, and you don't focus, you are thinking to the audience that is the camera. You're looking information, so you're gonna lose point for that. And the other thing could be you know what you're talking, you know your story, and you know your story, and you are telling good about your story. Just slow down. Try to talk slow down in telling and tell us like you're telling any story. What's happening behind it. Otherwise, everything is good. Your appearance looks very nice. It looks pretty. I like your hairstyle. Everything is fine. And about the light, you have more light when you recorded a video. That's gonna help a lot. And one more thing, are you gonna use image? Are you gonna use visual image? What visual image? Are you gonna put it on your recorded video, or are you gonna provide it like that? Are you there, Rebecca?
Yeah, Jenny.
Did you hear what I say?
Sorry?
Did you hear what I say?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have problems with
That's
techno
very
too.
true.
I'm sorry, I have problems with techno too. It's hard, but otherwise you're doing good. You know your topic, and because you know your topic, that's power. When you know your topic, that's power to provide a good speech. Okay, and just
Okay.
focus. Just
Okay,
be
so
careful with reading or moving your side. You're gonna lose point. I lose point because of that too. Okay, so brother Clayton, what you need to say?
Um, yeah, I thought it was really good as well. I think one thing that I noticed, like one thing that I look for in like whether it's a speech or an essay or whatever it is like an opening line that kind of like reaches out and grabs the attention of the listener or the reader. Just make sure that you have something that you say like right in the first line or two that just kind of grabs their attention. Whether it's something like, you know, I want to share with you something that's really important that not very many people know about, or something like that, just to kind of like get their attention so that the person listening wants to continue to listen to the speech. The first
okay,
few
that's
seconds
very true.
are really important.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Ow! Yeah, that's good, Rebecca, because what you're saying is very interesting.
Okay.
That interests me a lot. I am about to tell you, write. Can you write it for me? Because it's interesting to know about the country, how the British people when they are in their country, how things started. You know, it's good. It's good to know. It's history, and tell us like you telling a history. You know, that's good.
Okay, so Jenny, as you said about me slowing down, I think it's very true because I had a visual aid to share, but then because I was talking too fast, I even forgot to share it to you. So
Oh,
that
okay.
is
You
very
have
true.
been great.
so, so this is a map of Ghana.
Okay, that's good. That's good that you
Yeah,
have your map. That's good. You could show it. I think you need
that's
to
the
have.
map of Ghana.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
this is the coastal area where the British colonized, and this is the Ashanti part, and Kumasi being the capital of Ashanti. Yeah. So this is Kumasi, and this is the coastal area. So this is where we had the Gold Coast.
Okay, that's good. That goes,
And
Rebecca.
because I was talking too fast at stage, I even forgot to sign.
No, no problem. Just don't forget your visual image. You need to post it. You need to show it. I think it's a
Yeah.
requirement. Okay, that's good. How many, Clayton? One or two innings? Do you know?
I think you have to have two.
Two, yeah. It's like two. Okay. Okay, Rebecca. That's good. So, Clayton, you you wanna give some feedback from Rebecca?
Oh, I already did.
No,
Um,
you wanna get some feedback from Rebecca?
oh, get feedback. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, okay, Rebecca. Clayton gonna have your feedbacks. He's gonna give his speech.
Right. Just a second. Okay. Morning. My name is Clayton Brassfield, and today I would like to talk to you about something really big. Every Sunday, millions of football fans gather together around the U.S. in front of their TVs and in stadiums to watch their favorite teams battle it out. But what if I told you there was another sport that had billions of fans all over the world that they gather together to watch this sport? That sport is soccer. There's a few different basic principles that you need to understand about soccer when you watch it. The main principles I want to focus on are the difference between indoor and outdoor soccer, the rules and regulations, and the importance of practice and preparation. When it comes to soccer, there's two different types. There's indoor and outdoor. It's important to know that these two sports are different. In the United States, a lot of Americans focus on indoor soccer. They can play it in a gym, but they don't understand that there's a difference. Indoor soccer has no boundaries. You can play the ball off of the walls. You can use the walls to your advantage to hit it at a different angle, kind of like a game of pool. In outdoor soccer, you have the opportunity to kick it out of bounds. When this happens, the ball is turned over to the other team, and they get the opportunity to play and have the advantage. Now, just like any other sport, you need to play fair. You need to make sure that you're playing by the rules, and there are referees to enforce that. If they need to, they'll call a foul on you. If the foul is bad enough, you'll get either a yellow card or a red card. Those look kind of like this. Now, the difference between these two cards is that when you foul someone, say you just either do something that you're not supposed to, or you know say something, you can get a yellow card. That's the one that looks like this. It's just kind of a warning to help you know that you need to tread lightly and play a little bit safer. And if you keep doing things that either get you a yellow card, or if you do something really bad, like seriously commit a foul, or you're violent or rude or offensive, you're going to get a red card. When you get a red card, you get kicked out of the game. You don't get to play for the rest of the game. If you do something to get two yellow cards, then that is equal to one red card. And just like any other sport or anything in life, you need to do your time. You need to practice. Nobody walks onto a soccer field and just becomes a master at the sport. You need to practice regularly, and it's more than just walking onto the field and kicking the ball. In fact, there's a specific way that you need to kick the ball. When you're on the field and you have your shoe on, I hope you're playing with shoes, you got to kick it with kind of the inside of your shoe, and kind of with the laces. A lot of soccer shoes will have laces more to the side. You want to kick it with the side of your foot, with the laces. And this keeps you from breaking your toe. If you kick with the toe of your shoe, there's a very high likeliness that you're going to break your toe. The ball's not going to be accurate, and you're not going to have as much fun, because you're not playing right. And so it's important that you understand that you have to kick it right. And with any other sport, you have to make sure your body's ready. You need to exercise and warm up, and that's really important. So, in conclusion, the main things you need to understand about soccer is that it's a global sport. It's very popular. It's more than just the United States. There's rules and regulations, there's indoor and outdoor soccer, there's the need of practice and preparation. And so the next time you're sitting on the couch watching TV and you decide to watch a soccer game, you'll know what's going on. And I hope these tips that I've given you today will help. And that's it.
Thank you, Brother Clayton. Sister Rebecca, can you give your feedback?
Okay. I would first talk about the visual aids. They really helped telling the audience about what the red catch means and then the yellow and then what happens if you have the red or the yellow cards. I think that really helped. And I think you said a lot about the topic, and if the audience should know what actually you're talking about, you would know everything that you want to tell them and then the information that you want them to know. So, I think it was good. That's good, but um, I was able to actually to tell the audience what they saw me, yeah, give okay. But then I wasn't hearing you at some point in time. I don't know if it was my network or something, but then I wasn't hearing you at some point in time. But then it was too. That's very great. It's nice. Very nice. Visual.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's great.
you got that, Brother Clayton?
I
Okay,
got
it's
it.
my turn. It's my turn. Like just 5 more minutes and done. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start mine. Hello, my name is Jenny Gomez. I am a licensed hairstylist. Based on people experience and my own experience, I would like to share some tips to maintain a healthy hair. And to start, I would like to talk about products. And here we have some products. I have some products here, like this product that I like it is Macy's by Macy's by Macy's here. Okay, this is a expensive one, but it's very good. It has a variety of products for all types of hair. Now that the competition is big, we have many brands that is trying to improve their products to be more expensive ones. So here there is one that is Garnier. This also has a line of products for all types of hair. For dry hair, it's good to use products to moisturize and shine your hair. This product is also hydrating products for dry hair, also good for um, chemicals in the hair because some chemicals in the hair get that. Now I read an article about homemade treatment for hair, and I heard something about avocado. That avocado and honey is good for all types of hair. That provides some moisture and shine your hair. For oil hair, you use apple cider vinegar and lime. So you put lime a little bit and put in your scalp, but not on the shampoo instead for 15 minutes. That can help you to balance that oil in your hair. And for dry hair, use olive oil. Olive oil with eggs, just mix it together and put it in all layers of the hair. But if you don't like this, um, just olive oil and it will work for 15 minutes. So now let's talk about shampoo. How to shampoo your hair. This is good. The best way to shampoo your hair if you have a long hair, apply some conditioner. And you can mix it Then you can apply. Then you rinse it and you can apply the shampoo. The shampoo starts with the back of your hair and spread it out all around your head. You can use the flow motion, but if you and go your hair, it's good to use just vertical motion in your hair while you shampoo your hair. Different blends are good for your hair. It helps to flow the blood around your head, and also it relaxes the hair and stimulate the growth of the hair. Good. After you shampoo your hair, you rinse it, and then you apply your conditioner without oil. After you conditioning your hair, try to be gentle with it because when your hair is wet, it's very fragile. So put a towel and dry your hair. If the hair is not to be flat, it's better just to blind with the towel. I forgot the towel part. Okay, good. Then, to continue maintaining a healthy hair, it's good to trim. To trim your hair 6 to 8 weeks. That's recommended as, as your style. Then, if you wanted to blow dry your hair, it's good to apply some heat protection products. Products to protect against the heat. Like Mixani has one product, like this one. It's good to protect you. Just put a little bit here and spread it out on all your hands and apply it on the shaft of your head from ends up. And then you can start blow dry your hair. Just air blow dry a little bit, like 70%. Take the water out, and then you can blow dry your hair with a brush like that. You can separate your hair like that. And you can just, if you can see, just dry your hair this way, or just air dry. Good. So, but to complement and keep keeping your hair healthy, it's good to have a healthy diet to eat well. Um, there are some food that contains biotin, like walnuts. And biotin is good for those who has thin hair. This strengthens your nails, your skin, and your hair. So that's good. And also walnuts has vitamin E and also has omega 3s. It's good to eat fish, salmon. It's good in omega 3 and has vitamin D. So it's good to try to eat um, vitamins and healthy food that also helps to the growth of your hair and to keep your hair healthy. The other thing is to the stress. Try not to stress so much. Stress accumulates, and stress doesn't help to the healthy growth of your hair. It has tendency to improve the loss of your hair. These are all the tips that I have now for you. I hope it helped you. Thanks. Done. I think I went 2 minutes. Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah, hi.
I tried to look at the
When am I
camera.
having one of the food I?
You know about hair, Rebecca. I'm trying to share information about hair. What do you think, Rebecca? All your comments are welcome.
So when am I having one of the food I?
What is your problem? Can I have your feedback?
Hi, Jenny. Yeah. So I wanted to know when I'll have one of the products.
Oh, the product? You want the name of the product?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I want one of it.
Oh, you want me to mail it to you? Are you in Ghana?
Okay. So Jenny.
Yes, Rebecca.
Okay. I liked how you talk about the product and how you were able to tell us how they can be used. Yeah, I think that was really good. Yeah, you giving the names of the product and how it can be used. That was nice. But just tell the little girl to go to sleep.
No, no, no. Can you repeat? I was good.
Yeah,
What?
I said I liked how you told us about the product. I liked how you told us about the product, how you told us the usage, how we should use it. That was nice. Yeah. It was just that the little girl was worrying you. Just put her
Oh
to
yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
So,
Don't worry. I'm gonna do my presentation in church. I'm planning to do it in church. Kids outside, away in one room in the church. I'm gonna do it.
oh, don't worry. That
Yeah,
was just by the way.
I am
Don't
not
worry.
gonna run. I'm gonna try. It's because she's next to me. I'm trying to explain it fast. I cannot concentrate. But yes, I need to improve. I still need to improve, Rebecca.
And I love the smile. Yeah, I think your body language was also okay. That's nice. Yeah. Mm, yeah, that's
Thank you
nice.
very
You did
much.
well. You did
What?
well.
How do you see me? How do you see me? I'm talking to you. I talk too fast. Do you understand what I say, Rebecca?
No, no, no. You didn't talk too fast. No.
Oh, what's
You
okay?
took your time to tell us about the product and how they can be used. You didn't talk too fast. I think the way you talked was okay.
Oh, thank you,
And
my darling.
mm,
Thank you for saying that.
All right.
Okay, good.
Well, I
Well,
have to get going.
okay, I have my feedbacks, and we already did our presentation. I think it's good. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca, are you from Ghana? You live in Ghana right now?
okay,